Hello, this is Dr. Stephen Doherty coming to talk to you online once again about getting ready for USMLE Step 1, Step 2 CK. I've been working getting students ready for these USMLE exams for well over 30 years. I worked with students from many countries, and I've spent a good deal of time working with students from India. I think students from India have many advantages in this competition to get a good USMLE score and get that residency position. On the other hand, I think you also have some things to overcome. Let me try to explain what I mean. In my experience, Indian students are fantastic at identifying and absorbing the details. They end up getting key underlying pieces, enzymes perhaps that other people forgot, pathogens that other people might have overlooked in the preparation. Indian students, as a general rule, are great at grasping the details. On the other hand, every strength is also an inherent weakness. The inherent weakness of grasping all the details is sometimes I find Indian students having a hard time putting it all together. If I ask about certain pieces, they can tell me the pieces. But if I ask for an explanation about how something works, particularly if we ask about the clinical application of all those details and content, I find students have a much harder time with that task. Knowing something, students in India seem to be, in general, in my experience, very good. Understanding what to do with it and what it means as you're in clinical practice, that's a lot different, and that's where really the struggle is for Indian students trying to get ready for USMLE. I find Indian students are, in general, very persistent in the preparation, able to, in a way many other students are not, block out the time and sit and put in the hours per day that the, preparation study actually require. There's a sense of dedication and drive that I frankly admire quite a bit. On the other hand, that dedication and drive can be, especially across time, can almost become debilitating. Students feel like they have to sit in the chair because it's time to sit. And even if they're not getting anything out of that study moment, they feel like they have to stay glued to the chair and glued to the pages. Now, you know what I'm talking about. When you've put your time in, sat in your room, but you really didn't walk away having learned anything from that. The strength of being able to sit and focus is a weakness because that's not the way you as a biological entity work. You have to take rest, walk away, let yourself think about the things you've done. Take a walk and think back over and get that understanding of how things fit together. Persistence and focus is great, but without giving yourself the ability to rest, refresh, recuperate, you're not really going to get the benefit of that study time. You will literally burn out, to use the current language. I find that Indian students have a particular pride in what they've done and what they've learned. And for the most part, I think that pride is, well-deserved. Students have worked hard. They've gotten to the top of their class, and the students that are trying to get into US for residency and doing USMLE are some of the best of the best, and the pride you feel in working through this system is entirely justified. On the other hand, every strength is also a weakness. I find Indian students can be horrified when they don't know something, horrified that they haven't mastered everything yet. They feel terrible that they just don't have it all down and feel like they should have it all down already. What's wrong with me that I don't understand all this? Ladies and gentlemen, pride of accomplishment is wonderful, but humility in terms of how hard this job is also justified. You're students. Students are learning, and by definition, you won't know everything. It will take effort and multiple different exposures to the content to really grasp it at the third dimensional level of understanding the exam requires. I know you look around to think it's easy for everybody, except for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's hard for everybody. And anyone that tells you it's easy is, well, I won't use the colloquialism for the United States. I'll just say they're lying. It's just not correct. Look, if you don't see everybody else struggling, it's because they're hiding their struggles, just like you're hiding your struggles. What you need to get you through this process is some people that can help provide perspective and understanding, some people that can help organize how you're doing your studies so you're not just sitting there grinding day after day and grinding yourself down while you're learning, and some people that can provide you support and guidance when you get frustrated that you don't know everything already. Myself and faculty like me, people that are going to be doing live lectures online for India over the next year, well, we'd like if you gave us a chance to help you with the process. We're good at this, we've been doing this for a while, and we'd like to do everything we can to help you succeed.